Thank you, Mr. President. SB 398 is a bill that increases the consumer loan amounts on which certain finance charges may be imposed. The finance charge maximum percentage rates are not being increased, but the bill permits lenders to charge existing maximum percentage rates on more loan amounts, which permits lenders to charge more money. This section on loan finance charges for regulated consumer lenders has not been amended since 2001. The bill also clarifies that a person must first obtain a license from the Division of Financial Institutions before engaging in the business of consumer loans. Mr. President, I urge passage of the bill.
Further discussion? Senator from Marion County.
President, would the gentleman yield?
Senator from Wood yield? Senator does yield.
Yes, sir.
Senator, it's my recollection when we were in the committee several days ago that we killed this bill.
The bill was brought back at the subsequent meeting and was passed out of committee.
So the bill was brought back in the next meeting when the Natural Resources Committee
I had no control over what committee
most
was.
Most of our members were in the Natural Resources Committee, from what I understand. We were, I think, I know we were talking about Senate Bill 270, the timbering bill, which is an important bill, and
well, we can all make a decision which committees we can go to, can't we? Is that?
Well, we certainly don't schedule committees over top of each other when we have an important issue like this.
Our committee meeting is Monday.
So
you
went ahead and put this bill on the agenda, knowing that most of the members that objected to this bill were in the Natural Resources Committee.
It was a voice vote, and there was a question as to the yeas and nays. So we brought it back, and very few in opposition showed up. You had a choice what committee you could go to, as does everybody else.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent to address the Senate.
The Senator has requested unanimous consent to address the full Senate. Is there objection? Chair hears none. Senator may proceed.
I hope that we're not going down the path that we're not going to include members in the decision-making process. We've all been elected to do our duty, support our constituents, disaggregate the data, and make decisions accordingly. And when things like this happen, we have important issues that we're not allowed to debate in full and free committee. And what you saw here on the floor today was abominable. We weren't allowed to discuss an issue that is relevant to this state. And Mr. President, I hope that we certainly don't continue to have these backroom deals like we've seen over this past week on an issue that's important. These folks in the state and in the gallery came down here today. They can least afford to give up a day's pay, but they come down to see us work and legitimately address issues that concern them and the people of the state. The education of our children is of the utmost importance. And when we continue to do the backroom deals and don't put before the people the process that we were elected to do, I'm totally disheartened. This particular bill was killed in the full committee, brought back when members of the committee weren't in attendance. You know, we're a nation of laws, and we try to abide and do the right thing, but when we're hampered by our own colleagues, I'm totally disheartened, Mr. President.